Welcome back, Total Pole Nation. We are live here on a Monday. Coach, what's going on?
Just getting ready for the week, man. It's Monday, motivational Monday. What's important now? Win. What you thinking about? Win,
Absolutely.
man. What's important now?
That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Your the story of your past is never going to have any new information for you.
Mm.
There's never going to be a new story break out on something from your past. So, yeah. What's important right now? And I'm just having an amazing weekend. Had some family in town, and just having a blast. Linking up. New family with old family. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I had my granddaughter get to meet my great niece, and they're both 3 years old. And holy cow, are they having such a good time? I've been quizzing them. I got these shapes cards, and we've been going over, all kinds of different stuff. They know all their squares. And my granddaughter said, there's a piece of pizza, and I was like, "What is that?" She's like, "Pizza." I was like, "Yeah, but what shape is it?" And she was like, "Triangle." And I was just like, "Oh my goodness, wow, yes, that's
Heck
exactly what
yeah.
it is." I was so fired up, and then we're going over circles, and she's calling them holes, and I'm like, no, what's the shape of it? But yeah, just having a good time with them, man. At that age, they are like sponges, man. They can remember everything. you know um my great niece, man, she was talking about cookies early in the day, and before she went to bed, she was like, "Remember that cookie we were talking about? I never got that."
Mm.
Cutie Pie had that cookie on her mind all day long, just marinating on it. Thought we
Yeah.
forgot.
You never got her
so,
that cookie, man.
oh yeah, we did.
Oh, you
We
did?
did. Yeah, she'd still be awake. Yeah, but yeah, man, just having a great time with them, man. It's such a blessing that they were able to come in town and everything. And yeah, we've been lucky. Saturday is supposed to be a rain out. It's like 70% chance. We didn't get anything. Kind of blew past us, so we got very lucky with it. But yeah, the sun is coming up about now, but it's a little cloudy, so they're behind the clouds and everything. But beautiful backdrop, man. These colors out here. That is not a green screen, ladies and gentlemen. You're live here with me in South St. Petersburg, Florida. And that was another thing I wanted to talk to you about, Coach. This weekend, I had seen where the Island Springs coach had posted that they are going to travel to Florida to face Miramar for their first game of the season. Wow, that is going to be must see TV between those two teams. That's going to be amazing right there. I mean, arguably the top team, in VA for the last several years against a loaded squad every year, man. Those guys in Miramar, uh, they don't rebound, they reload every year. So that's going to be an awesome measuring stick for both programs to start the season. I saw that, coach. It was Harry Lee Daniels, I believe, there at Highland Springs. Legends over there at Highland Springs, and Coach Johnson. Man, that is awesome. I believe that's your former team. Wow, way to make that happen, man. That is good stuff. Way to raise the bar.
Yeah, and you got Dinwiddie going to play Glenville, Ohio with Ted Ginn Senior's team.
Oh man, yeah, that's gonna be
These teams in the Richmond area, they're traveling.
yeah, that's good. It's good to take those. Good to take those long rides. You know what I mean? That's where you build. You build character within your team, and you build brotherhood and stuff like that. Those long rides, man, they might seem terrible at the time, but later on down the line, when you get older, like me and Coach's age, man, you're gonna remember those times. You're gonna remember everything you said, who you sat with, and all that good stuff, man.
Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, I hope they do well, man. They go down there and represent Central Virginia. And I think I know Miramar's always got a good team.
Absolutely. So, how did your brackets hold up, Coach? Because mine was done the second day. I was the guy that had Purdue, as
Yeah.
the champions, and they did not get out of the first round.
I mean, dude, if I did a bracket, it would just be basically like a 5-year-old doing a bracket. I don't know anything, but sometimes we probably do better than most people that actually know what they're doing. It
Yeah,
just shows that anybody can beat anybody any given day. And when they expand this college football playoff to 12 teams,
you're gonna see it.
I think that you're going to see more upsets and more Cinderella teams. So I'm not surprised. It happens every year. I mean, 16s don't usually beat ones. It's only happened twice, I think, in tournament history.
Yeah, without a doubt. And a lot of times it's that team that gets hot at the end of the season, and they just, you go on a streak, and everything, that basket just seems to be a little bit bigger for you when you're throwing shots up there. And same thing with your football programs, man. Sometimes you get dialed in, you get on that streak late in the season, and everything just kind of slows down while you're out there, and you're able to make a lot more plays and everything. And that ball, man, it bounces funny. You know what I mean? That football bounces so funny sometimes. Sometimes it just early in the season it might not bounce your way, and then next thing you know, man, everything's just bouncing in your way. Balls popping out, and your guys are recovering it. It's a wild thing, but yeah, good stuff. How was? Let me ask you this, Coach. Were you able to dial in to Coach Tatum's clinic?
Yeah, I was, and I was very impressed with all the speakers and the job that he did in putting that thing together. His first clinic is very, very impressive. I mean, when I logged in, it was over 100 people watching at one time. So
Wow.
my hat's off to Coach Ian Tatum and the job that he did with that clinic. I mean, it was impressive.
Yeah, that is awesome. Coach Tatum, only 26 years old, and
Mm-hmm.
already just making a huge impact in the business. And that's the thing, man. That guy, he loves OL. He loves OL chat talk, man. If you guys want to talk some ball, man, he is a sponge to it, and he loves it. And I'm so super proud of him, man. He sent me the sheet to get signed up, but I was just so busy this weekend with family, and we had to take care of the business as well. When you're starting a business, there are no days off, so we were at the office pretty much every day this weekend as well. And so, yeah, when I did log in to check out who he had on there, man, I could not believe the long list that he had. But super proud, and I'm not surprised. And you're going to see a lot of good things coming from him, and his journey is going to be a special one to watch, without a doubt.
Yeah. So, what's the plans for this week for you, man?
Yeah, this weekend I have some other family coming in town from the Michigan area, so they're going to be coming in by this upcoming weekend. So super excited to see them. Besides that, man, it's just trying to get trying to get St. Pete Rejuvenate, busy and everything. We had that huge raffle going on, guys, and if y'all don't know anything about that, check out my social media. I posted it. All you got to do is go to our email, leave your information. You need a doctor's referral, but you're going to have the opportunity to win, 3 free treatments for ketamine. And the ketamine is really helping with people that are having, severe depression, severe PTSD. It's a game changer. We had a client recently that was talking about all their prescription medicines. They don't feel like any of them work, and they've tried this, and they're saying that this is something that they know is working right away. And all of the prescription meds that they've been on and stuff like that, they don't want to be a part of it. It's kind of tearing up some of their insides and stuff like that. So this is something that they've given a chance, and they're loving the results. So that's what we're trying to do, man. We're trying to change some lives and help people out. And with this weekend too being a big St. Patty's Day weekend, we got quite a few phone calls, and we had some IV hydrations happen. Which that's the thing. People want to celebrate sometimes a little bit too much, and sometimes it'll just carry over and it'll tear up your weekend and even tear up into your work week, where you just don't feel like getting up or don't feel like doing anything like that.
Yeah.
Well, with the IV hydration, man, that'll have you right back to where you were before you started that binge of partying and everything. And from what we've noticed and friends we've talked to, it seems like, your best option, honestly, is to maybe do the IV hydration before you go out and, you do your celebrating. And the reason we're saying that is because, if you wait till after, you're already feeling down. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're already feeling terrible, and nobody wants to get a needle when they're already, feeling terrible.
Yeah.
So all my peeps out there, if you're interested in that, let us know. But that would be my 2 cents. If you're going on a cruise or you're going on a long, bachelor party, bachelorette party for the weekend, check us out beforehand. We'll get you squared away, and you'll have the time of your life, and you won't have to take a week off of vacation after a week off of vacation.
Yeah. So it's like preventative maintenance.
There you go. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Coach. Yeah.
All right, so let me take a look at what's trending here.
And I think we've got a little starting to come up there a little bit, starting to look a little decent. But yeah, it's probably 50 here. It's not bad. Yesterday was a lot more windy, so but yeah, we were supposed to get a lot of rain. Got lucky with it. But yeah, since unfortunately all the Virginia squads are out of the basketball tournament, so what I'm doing, I'm kind of pulling for the Florida schools. Miami won a huge game against Indiana yesterday, and also Florida Atlantic, they advanced. They beat the FDU, the squad that took out Purdue. So yeah, man, it's just wild. It's just wild seeing how certain teams, getting hot at the end of the season. Some playing small ball. You need some shooters this time of year, and it's amazing.
So what
man.
are they down to now? Sweet 16?
I believe they're in the Sweet 16 now. Yep. So we'll have a few days to kind of recalibrate. You got your NIT. NIT will be playing the next couple of days. Women's tournament going on. And so yeah, the women's tournament, I know there was a big upset too. There was a number one seed that got knocked off yesterday as well. So yeah, it's unbelievable. And you're right, Coach. I can't wait to the college football until those guys start getting that bigger bracket style in. And have they announced what they're going to do? Are teams going to get a home game, or are they just going to play at where they usually do the bowl games at?
I would say it's probably going to be bowls.
Sweet, man, because that's the thing. You're almost guaranteed getting a game here in Tampa, with the weather being so beautiful that time of year. So that'll be super exciting. We get the Outback Bowl here every year, the Gasparilla Bowl as well. So it's good times, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking at Coach McNally's Twitter. He's already tweeted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And he was tweeting 8 hours ago. So was that about midnight?
Did his wife leave him? Is that why he's got all this time on his
I don't know what he's doing, but he's.
Are we getting him on?
On Tuesday, he's supposed to be coming on.
Wow, man, that is great. And do we know if he had dinner with the Navy SEAL? Did they do that?
Yeah, they did.
Sweet, man.
They have dinner. I'm waiting to hear back from the Miami.
Oh yeah, we got to get him on, man.
Yeah,
look at that. There it is. I'll tell you what too about him, the Miami OL coach, man. He is just so fiery, and he reminds me a lot of the DB coaches, man. Because those DB coaches are very fiery guys. I've never not met a DB coach that I thought, man, if this guy could learn OL, like he would be a great OL teacher, because those guys just have that fire, that passion, and they're just always some of the most motivated guys I've ever had to work with. You know what I mean? And every DB coach I've always had a good connection with. And, as an OL guy, you're about as far away as you could possibly be from him. You know what I mean? But it's always been a good camaraderie. Y'all both have that same kind of fire and passion to play. And all your guys got to be in this, it's similar because all your guys got to be, one guy messes up and everybody looks like crap,
Oh, yeah.
Yep. But there she goes, man. There she's shining here on a Monday. But yeah, that was I got to dial in a little bit with you, and it was Coach Chuck Smith yesterday. Is that correct?
Yeah, from
Man,
Kentucky.
what a legend!
Yeah, he was good.
I mean, six in a row, six piece.
Yeah, I think he did 5 in a row. Then he went to Kentucky, came back and got another one.
Wow.
But he
Yeah,
was
man.
impressive. He's smart. He's real good. I
That
enjoyed
is
talking to him. He was legit.
that is awesome. What was his key to that 5 year run? Were they just everybody was bought in? Everybody,
He'd been there like 7 years,
yeah.
and
Like I
like they
said,
just
yeah.
just
That
built that whole team and program around blue collar hard work and dedication, and they just started rolling, and they just kept rolling.
Yeah, when you have that kind of success, you obviously have the little league guys doing
Yeah,
all the same, and that is such a crucial, crucial element to any program, and that's why I love where you guys are at. You got Salem Church feeding in, you got Gates feeding in, so many good little league programs there with the CQL and everything.
hmm
So it is, man. It's good. It's good to be able to just drop in on those guys too and check out their games.
yeah. We've been lucky. They've had so many great feeder programs, feeding into bird, and
Hmm.
that was one of the main things he talked about was when he left and went to Kentucky. The feeder programs kind of fell off. He made sure that he got those guys right and everything. That was one of the big things that he really did.
Yeah.
So I'm
What's
looking. I was
Go
gonna look.
ahead.
I was gonna look up on Twitter and see what's trending. Um, I mean, right now it's not my expertise, man, because I ain't watched no college basketball. I
Good. Just
know
a lot
the
of upsets.
huh.
A lot of upsets, man. A lot of
Yeah, I
upsets.
saw
There's
Purdue
been.
got beat by Fairleigh Dickinson.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Um,
I believe Arkansas knocked off Kansas. I mean, that right there is huge. You already got 2 1s out. Purdue is out. Kansas out. You got a number 2 out, which is Arizona. Yeah, it's what they call it, man. It's madness.
hmm
No,
Monday motivation is trending.
is that right? Hey,
Monday
man,
morning, March Madness.
it's all about winning. You want to start the week winning. You know what I mean? You don't want to be downhill spiral. Yeah, interesting to see what's going to happen this week with wasn't a whole lot of NFL news this weekend. These free agents they're not free. They're negotiating. Oh, did you see where the offensive tackle he reset the bar? Highest paid offensive lineman of all time. Yeah,
Tunstall.
yeah, he's a South Florida boy. Yeah, I believe he was a South Florida guy. Yeah, he was the guy that went to Old Miss
Yeah,
and then was going to be the number 1 pick in the NFL draft. And then they found him with that gas mask chamber picture. Remember that?
yeah.
And then he
He might have
failed to.
released that himself. He might
He
not want
might
to go to
have.
that team.
Right, right. That'd be interesting to see who had that pick. It might be Texas where he's at right now, but Miami was who ended up scooping him up around the 8th pick. But yeah,
I
he was
think I'd
almost.
rather be in Miami.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I
They don't
think
have
you're right
state
about that.
tax in Texas, I don't think either. I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's up for debate right there. I don't know the answer to that either. I just know what we got here. Yeah. But Michigan State had a huge victory. They knocked off a number 2 Marquette as well. Yeah, Coach Tom H to the Izzo. Ooh, what a victory, man! Those guys. I got one of my really good friends down here, Heather. She is a huge Sparty fan. We went out the day before St. Patty's Day, and she had her Michigan State, and she was wearing it proudly. But she was like, "Yeah, we probably won't do nothing." And I was like, this is the time of year where y'all always do something." And man, if those guys, they just peak late in the season. You know what I mean? And they need them to because that Big Ten, they lost a lot of firepower early in the tournament. They had a lot of teams that were in, but nobody stepped up. But Michigan State has stepped up. Indiana got dropped yesterday
He's a
versus
heck of a
Miami.
coach. And the coach in Miami, he used to be the coach of George Mason.
Is that right? Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's right. Yep, yep. I did see
Up,
that.
Jim Tim is checking in.
Good
James
morning.
Tim is
Morning,
checking
James.
in on Totem Pole Nation, the Life Lessons podcast. We're learning many life lessons every day.
Yeah, learning with us.
Yeah. Make sure you drink your coffee. Coach drinks his butter with his coffee.
Yeah, that is a fact.
That's a
Yeah.
breakfast of champions right there, man.
Now,
That's good stuff.
are you using your protein shake as your creamer yet?
No, not yet. No, I haven't got to that yet, but I will.
Yeah, we're going to evolve into that. We're going to
Yep.
transition to
I'm getting
that,
there.
and it'll be, yeah, man, you'll be
I'm gonna start.
getting
And that might actually go viral. That might
you.
become a big thing if it's already not.
It should be, you know.
Protein, powder, and coffee.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like a good combination.
Get yoked and jacked, right? At the same time.
What am I waiting for? I don't know, man. I guess I'm a
Yeah,
creature of habit. I mean, if I just start doing one thing, I just so used to doing that. I didn't think about it. I just put my cream and my stevia or whatever that stuff is,
that's it.
and
Yeah,
let's go.
that's it. James Tim. It's like, the U2 song. Some of us, we still haven't found what we're looking for, and it's right there in front of us. It's coffee on one side, protein drink on the other.
Yeah, you too. That's a
Let's
great
mesh them.
group.
Let's mesh. Hey, did you see where the coach ran the mesh? He's over there calling offensive line plays in the basketball tournament. I'll have to send that to you, but I
Yeah, I
retweeted
saw
it.
it.
I retweeted it today, and dude, he was so fired up. He didn't even take a breath. He's just sitting there telling these guys, "Though we're gonna run mesh." Oh, it's great. It was great. Yeah.
Set stuff on your alarm on your phone. That is a great idea. I'm gonna have to start doing that. But I'm gonna have to set an alarm in order to remind me to set an alarm.
It's true. It's true. That is
Yeah.
an underrated thing about these iPhones. You can set your alarm and then leave yourself a message like, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I gotta talk to Coach McNally, make sure he's coming on the podcast. I assume he is, because we didn't even get through everything that he tweeted out last week. I mean, it was so much. And I thought
Yeah.
last week's podcast was the best one he's ever done. But we're gonna do this week, tomorrow night, and then hopefully get that coach from Miami on there.
Yeah,
That guy was
man.
the head coach at Christopher Columbus in Miami.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was a
man.
high school coach.
With Coach Nally, I know this. It's the best one to the next one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
we're just so blessed to have him come on here. And I mean, like you said, man, that guy is a bona fide rock star who just a shade under 80 is repping out pull-ups like that guy.
Nobody.
And for
Maybe
him,
Jack LaLanne, but Jack LaLanne is long gone.
that's right. He's the new Jack LaLanne.
Yes, he is.
He's
You're the new Jack LaLanne, Jim McNally.
You are.
And he's got his weight belt. I love his weight belt. He said he likes to wear his weight belt. I think it keeps his gut in. And I like how he had his shirt up the other day. His shirt was up, so his you could see his belly a little bit from underneath the weight belt, and it was sticking out. But he likes to wear a weight belt, and I love that about him. I love that he likes to wear a weight belt. It makes me want to go to Meadowbrook and get my old weight belt back. I might have to go
Safety
down to the weight
first.
room and find a weight belt just so I can wear one. I feel like Hans and Franz. We're here to pump you up. Remember, they wore weight belts. Girly man. You are girly man. We're here to pump you up.
So, hey, tell me about the new Meadowbrook coach. He's one of your guys, right? He's one of your buddies, right? You coached him?
Billy Rudd was in my ninth grade history class in 2003, 2004, and he's a soccer player.
Okay.
I mean, he would wear a soccer uniform basically to school. I mean, he was all into soccer.
Okay.
So I took him out to the field his freshman year. Rogue belts are the best. I love Rogue Fitness. Weightlifting. Yes, I'm going to get me a Rogue Fitness, but I might actually go to Walmart and get the Walmart Joe Weider brand until I can work my way up to Rogue. All right, because I'm the low man on the totem pole. All right, I don't even shop at Dick's. And we got the biggest Dick's in America here in Richmond. Okay, the thing is like 500,000 square feet. All right, it is the biggest Dick's in America.
It's a lot of dicks.
I can't even go into that place. It's so expensive. All right, so either I'll go to the Bellwood Flea Market and get a belt. He is a distributor. Oh, well, we're going to have to make a deal. All right, let's make a deal. All right, let's make a deal. I think that was Monty who? Who was the MC of Let's Make a Deal? Let's make a deal, Jim Tim, with Totem Pole Nation and Rogue Fitness. We want Rogue Fitness to be the exclusive sponsor of Life Lessons Podcast. And if you can send us a weight belt each, we will wear them every morning during the Life Lessons Podcast.
Without a doubt.
There you go. He's a direct man. What a blessing Jim Tim has been.
See how it works. Just like that.
We started at the bottom and we're still there. All right. We haven't moved up. We're still Totem Pole Nation. And Jim Tim has been a huge blessing to Totem Pole Nation. All right. So we're looking, here's the deal. We're looking for 2 Rogue Fitness belts. And that will get y'all 6 months exclusive sponsorship to Life Lessons Podcast.
It's on the table. There you have it.
No other fitness industry, organization, company, business will be allowed. All right, now we got Cultivate Wellness. We got St. Pete Rejuvenate. But we would like to add Rogue Fitness or Jim Tim LLC, if that's what you go by.
James. Big Game James. Big Game James.
Size. I'd say I need at least a 42. At least it's got to be able to fit a 42 waist. What about you?
34, baby. 34. Long legs. Little waist.
34.
Ghetto booty.
So if you have 34, that means my waist is 8 inches longer than yours.
Well,
and you're 8 inches taller than me.
You're holding in, a fuel tank for a machine. Yeah, you should see my weight belts. I'm due for an upgrade. Can I take? Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna show you.
Let's see. Do we want 1 prong or 2 prong? I don't think we matter. Whatever is cheaper. I don't think it matters. But whatever you suggest, Jim Tim, because we're gonna be wearing them on this show. If you think that 2 prong will help sustain us from injury. He wants to know 1 prong or 2 prong. What prong do you have there?
So this here, all right.
Is that the one that's got the air pillow in the back?
This is the MRX. You got a little bit of a pad there. A little bit of a pad. I don't know. It does the job.
How many prongs does it have?
What exactly?
How many metal things does it have in the front? Is
metal
it 2
things.
or 1?
Got nothing.
Like a buckle on the buckle.
On the buckle? Yeah, you got 2.
He's a 2 prong guy. All right. So I guess I'll be a 2 prong also.
But this one, man, this is the one I really like. This is the Sorry about that. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
No technical difficulties there. This one Look at this thing. This could be.
Oh, that was like you when you worked in a factory or something?
That's it, man. That's what that thing is. But this thing is pretty stout, man. Now the problem with these is it's all Velcro. But the Velcro just uses this thing way too long. And this is a Deroval, Deroval. Deroval. This thing has been phenomenal, but it's just too much, wear and tear. And that you can tighten her up as you want. You know what I mean? When you got to get that big lift in. I don't know. At my age, it ain't about that big lift anymore. You know what I mean? It's about reps. You ain't going to get a 6-pack doing 3 sets of 10 or 3 sets of 8.
Right? Yeah. So let's see. Let me. You said one is 75. It's very durable.
75. All right, well, good Lord. Does it come with a person that'll work out for you?
What are we looking at here? All right, so we got the nylon lifting belt. Then we got the black leather. Then we got the Echo lifting belt. Then we got the Rogue Ohio lifting belt. I think I'll take the Rogue 5-inch nylon, $23.
That's
all right. Wow, look at that. This is faded. This one looks like it's old, even though it's new. That's $140. This one's $22. $115.
What? There's a belt for $115? You got to be kidding me. That ain't selling.
Dude, there are ones for $150.
Yeah. You're out of my market, buddy. Sorry about that.
The Sheck lifting belt has been around for a long time.
That's the key to picking any good item, is how long has that item been available? Because they're doing something right.
They're doing something right.
Rogue's been in the game for a long time, too.
Yeah. I was my bars from Meadowbrook in 2009 from Rogue. And Rogue is American made. It's an American made company.
That's important. Oh yeah. Also this weekend, they had the NCAA wrestling finals, which was pretty intense, pretty amazing. There's a video where this lady, a mom, went viral after her son lost. She takes her glasses off and she's really mad and she breaks her glasses. And somebody videoed it. But I saw a video of her actually wrestling somebody. Yeah, she's a real one. I'll just say that.
That's the kid who hadn't lost.
Right.
First time he lost in 4 years.
Right.
Yeah,
now, that's a good video. There's a lot of good stuff in that video. Not really the video of her crunching the glasses. Anybody can do that. But the other video of her wrestling somebody, she'd be one of these little ladies that you think, these bad guys would probably say, oh, I could grab her purse. Buddy, you grab her purse, you are going to get thrown down on the ground. She's going to shake you down. She might hand you your ankle after she rips it off of you. Yeah. I mean, just a savage little lady, trained, there's nothing better than having somebody professionally trained like that. It is. It's a big good stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of good mixed martial arts on this weekend. I watched a little bit of that, but yeah, man, good stuff. What else you got, Coach? You want me to give a shout out to our sponsors, and we'll wrap this bad boy up?
Shout us out, man.
Cultivate Wellness. Ladies and gentlemen, start living a better life right now. Okay, go to cultivatewellness.com. Check out all their products. Whatever you're feeling, whatever's not right, they probably got something that can help you feel a little bit better. Check it out. All right. Go to their website, drop off into the store. Go to the store and tell them your stomach's not feeling right, or you're not sleeping well, or you're lacking energy. They have things that can take care of all of those. Also, big shout out to St. Pete Rejuvenate. Okay, we have a raffle going on till the end of the month. Go to our email, fill out your information, get a doctor referral, and you have an opportunity to win this raffle. We're raffling 3 free ketamine infusions. Okay, it's basically going to save you over $1,500. Okay, we're going to do that because that's what we're all about here. We're about changing and saving lives. That's what we're here about. All right, so St. Pete Rejuvenate. Uh, Check us out, stpeterejuvenate.com. Like us on Facebook, like us on Twitter. We're on the gram. Find us. We're looking for you. We want to help you out. You don't have to suffer like you're suffering. Okay, you put up with way too much. Let us do what we do and let us turn things around. It's never too late to get things turned around. But besides that, Totem Pole Nation, we love you guys. We are almost 88K strong, and it's because y'all's love. We love you. We're going to keep bringing it every single morning. Coach Taylor, you are the man. I love you, brother. And Totem Pole Nation, we love you guys. To the next episode. Ba, 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 ba,